Transparent images over backgrounds. A very common situation, a great way to design, but specifically for flexographic printing, it's problematic because we need to be able to trap. And of course, you as a designer, customer, you don't have to worry about trap, but it is great if you can set up your files in such a way that when it gets to us, we'll be able to do so. The problem with transparent images is that there's nowhere for the trapping program to know exactly where it should end, right? Here we've got a transparent image, and the green background behind it is kind of fading in. Also, by definition with a transparent background image, there's no area, there's no color in here to tell the trapping program what to use in the trapping area. So arguably this overlaps a little bit because of the green fading into my transparent image, but it's not enough for real trap. So what we need to do is convert this to a solid image with a clipping mask. Two-step process. First, we need our clipping mask. So if I go back into Photoshop, I can select my image, and I can make a new alpha channel. Select that alpha channel, and just delete out that image area I want, invert it, Command-I, to get my alpha channel set up correctly. I can select all, Command-A, and copy that. Sorry, I'm using Mac keyboard commands, Control-A or Command-A for depending on your platform. So now I'm pasting it into Illustrator, and I'm too big, so I need to size it down to my image area. Here I've got a image 4.92 by 7.1, and I'll select my target image, click it again, align it all up, and then I'm going to trace this. And for this I like to use silhouette here, silhouettes. I expand it, and now I've got an object that works as a clipping mask for my image. I'm going to bring it to the front because it has to be in front of your image, and I'm going to hit Command or Control 8 to make it a compound path. If I select my background image as well and hit Command or Control 7, now it's a clipping mask. So now I've clipped off my transparent background, but I still don't have a solid image. Essentially, I've double removed the background. But now I want to put a background back in so that the trapper will eventually know what to do. I don't need to see my alpha channel anymore, but back in Photoshop, I'm going to again select my image, and I want to bring it in a little bit so that my content-aware fill, which I'm about to do, has something to work with. So I'm going to contract my selection. Modify, contract, and I'll do 2 pixels. You just want a little bit to work with there. And then I'm going to select inverse. So now I have the transparent background selected, and I'm going to fill that with a content-aware fill. This is a great tool to generate images like the image you already have. So it thinks a little bit. This is kind of advanced stuff. And pretty soon we should see a beautiful fill similar to my image coming in. It can be used as trap. There we go. Now it's a full background. Since I pulled that in a little bit, there's no white line between where my image ends and my contour fill begins. It's a little bit of a halo there. Higher quality image would look better, but since this is only going to be in the trap area, we're going to get away with it. So I'm going to save that, and when it comes over, updates my link back in Illustrator. Here we go. We've got a filled image. Now again, if I release that clipping mask, now you're going to see this solid image, but we leave that clipped off. It still looks the same as it did before, and I can now trap this file. Thank you so much for watching.